like pet communicators, and then the dogs be like, I don't like it when you wipe my paws after we take a walk, or like, I don't like your boyfriend because his feet are big. Like, dogs have the dumbest little cute shit to tell their parents. So I doubt that your dog's like, I feel bad when you guys fight because of me. He's probably like, haha, fucking losers. Feed me, bitches.
Okay, yeah, go.
Okay.
So you want to know something that is actually insane?
Okay, so let's see. First order of news, since this is CNN. I should do an intro, huh? Hi everybody, welcome back to El Caile podcast, where you get to just watch me talk about whatever I want. No, wait, maybe we should have a serious intro. No, probably not. Probably not. You said what?
That was fine. That was perfect.
Okay, but I looked away. Hi everybody, welcome back to El Caile podcast. So something that's happening right now, currently as we speak, is that we have a new president in Mexico, and she's the first woman president of North America. Shout out the girls. But she's very special because not only is she Jewish, but she's a pro-Palestine Jew, and 37 people died so that she could become the president. Or no, 35 people died so that she could become the president. I don't know what happened. Like, I don't know how so many people died. I watched so many TikToks about controversy, or I've watched so many TikToks on conspiracies that obviously she sent out to kill them or something. I don't know. But if you have any more information on that, or like if you're able to maybe give me some insight, I would love to talk about that and know what's going on. Because I was reading this article earlier about it. And you know, this article's from Reuters or Routers. And remember, Routers was from that movie Civil War. So I was like, oh, I just watched this movie Civil War. That movie's hella scary. Whoever's watching it, I'm not going to spoil anything, but it's like a very jarring film. Just brace yourself because that shit is very jarring. It's even worse. Like, you know those movies? What was the movie like 2012? And then you see like the Golden Gate Bridge collapsing, right? I feel like the movie Civil War is worse and more scary than 2012 because it's actually stuff that is very possible to happen. It's stuff that's like, okay, this seems like exactly what would happen or exactly what is going to happen. And we were talking about it the other day when we watched it. And then I think you said something like, what did you say? Oh, you're like, they have to normalize it, right? Like, it's just like you have to see it in the movie to find it normal that it's happening. And that reminds me of during COVID, how that movie Contagion came out, remember? And it was like exactly what was happening. Like, the lady was in another country and then she caught the virus from like Asian people and then she brought it to the US. Or was it because of a bat or a pig? It was because of a pig, no?
I thought it was because of the bat.
Or because of the bat? I don't remember. I haven't watched that movie. Well, I only watched it once during COVID, but I just remember it being like dead on exactly what was happening. And they didn't know where it was coming from, and the whole world had it, like literally dead on. So it's kind of crazy because maybe that is what's happening, like behind the scenes. And every time new regulations or policies come into play, it kind of feels like that. I don't know, guys. Sometimes I feel like I just need to go back to Mexico. Because, I don't know. At least you're at home, right? Like when shit hits the fan, at least you're at home. Even though this is my home, it's been my home for the last 30 years. Something tells me that it's kind of not my home. I don't know. Maybe I'm too kid. I haven't smoked today. Just kidding. I just need to have a yerba mate y luego se me pasa. God bless America. Okay, so I was reading this article on Reuters or Routers. What is it called? Routers? about why so many people died so that this woman can become a president. And basically, they're just reporting on the deaths, but they don't really say why, like who is murdering them. The issue of violent crime has emerged as one of the top issues in this year's presidential contest, in which the ruling party of outgoing President Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador, ooh, I love him. AMLO, he's going to be a star for the rest of my life. Even though I'm not really up on Mexican politics like that, they're always blasting at my parents' house. And whenever I see him, AMLO, he's like a star to me, so I love him. He has been forced to defend and persistently high murder rate as the opposition has sought to use the bloodshed to argue for change. To be fair, I hadn't heard about the 35 people being murdered until I was on Twitter. And then people are like, what the fuck? Why are you guys so excited about this lady becoming president? Like, 35 people got murked so she could win. And I'm like, what? Is she part of the mob? People are saying that she sent the cartel out to kill him. Analysts point to Mexico's mix of powerful drug cartels and often corrupt local governments as contributing to the dangers faced by candidates. So, I don't know. I hope this continues to unravel. And even just like how I'm like, oh, Manuel Lopez Obrador is a star, you know, I feel like the presidents have been so terrible in the past that you get so starstruck by somebody who's doing well, but there's literally no way that those are good people. Like, I don't think that you could be a good person and be in politics. I think if you were a good person, you'd probably have a different job. So hopefully they keep talking about it and making it like a conversation so that we can continue to learn about what's happening in Mexico. Maybe I won't want to move there anymore after that. I don't know. But all I know is that 35 people died and now we have a new president. And she's a lady. So we have, instead of a first lady, now we have a first gentleman. Her husband is the first gentleman of Mexico. Wow, so fancy. Okay, this is like kind of harsh, but next piece of news is the Iggy Azalea coin is now at 200 million market cap. 200 million? Iggy Azalea, what are you doing here? Now, as I'm editing, it's actually at 152.3 million, which is still pretty good for an Iggy Azalea coin. So, maybe we could do like just crash, like a crash course on everything that's happened on Solana, or that has been happening for the last, how long has it been? When did we do that video shoot with the horses? That was like last weekend, no? Or the weekend before? When was it? Okay, so 2 weeks ago, not Bruce Jenner. He's not Bruce Jenner no more. Okay. 2 weeks ago, Caitlyn Jenner came on Twitter and was like, everybody buy my meme coin. And she was even posting pump.fun links. So I was like, what the fuck? Is this real? And everyone's like, don't fall for it. Caitlyn Jenner's hacked. We know who's hacking her. Don't fall for it. This is fake. Like, this is high level hacking. They made deep fakes of her. They even brought in a fake manager to come make the story real. Don't fall for it. But then later she comes out and she's like, oh, I just been golfing all day and I want to tell you guys to follow my meme coin. This is the page, and buy my meme coin and we're going to pump it. And she's like, juice. Then she's like, this is so fun. Like, I love trading meme coins. And she keeps posting the the pump.fun link.
Hi, everybody. This is Caitlyn Jenner here. I know. Actually, I've been running around all day playing golf, and Sophia, my CEO, has been doing a wonderful job with my new crypto coin. Yes, this is for real. Get involved. It's going to be very good. So I'm very excited about it. And I'm looking forward to the future for the next couple of hours. So keep the sales going. This is exciting.
Slowly but surely, it starts coming out that her dev or the person that's putting her onto crypto is this guy named Sahil or Salil. I don't know how you say his name. But basically, this man is a master scammer and has scammed and dumped a bunch of other coins. And apparently, I'm going to find the tweet, but apparently he's been doing for like the last 7 years and basically scamming celebrities into thinking they have a coin and then he dumps on them. And the most recent one before Caitlyn Jenner was Rich the Kid. And I guess Rich the Kid had a coin and then that dev dumped all of the coin. Like basically just ruined his shit. So everyone's like, this is fake. Turns out that that guy is the one that's in charge of her coin. The scammer guy was in charge of her coin, so the guy dumps the coin. The guy, like, her coin tanks immediately. Literally, like, it started pumping in the morning. Not in the morning, but probably like 3 p.m. And then by 6 p.m., I feel like it had already tanked or something. It just tanked really fast. Then she comes out and she's like, fuck that guy. He's a scammer. I should have known that he was going to scam me. Like, fuck him. And she's mad. And she's like cursing and everyone's like, what the hell? Like, they had bought her coin and stuff. And it was so funny because her banner for the coin was like her shaking Trump's hand. So you know how Trump was like, I'll accept crypto for my, what do they do? Like a campaign? He was like, I'll accept crypto for my campaign. So Trump really accepted crypto as part of as part of his own, I don't know how he's running for president. I don't know about him either because he just get convicted of crimes. That's what I'm talking about. Those people are not good people, girl. Do not trust them. So I feel like she thought she was doing something really progressive and cool and fun because of the Trump, and then because, you know, she got a meme coin on Pumped Out Fun, and then they tanked it. But then I think what happened is she had a community takeover, and then they pumped her coin again. And when her coin was pumping again, it was clear that she was not hacked, that she got, you know, bamboozled by this guy, Salil, and during that time, more coins started coming up. I seen like Soldier Boy in the mix. I don't know what he was doing. I seen Designer in the mix. The panda guy, he had his little panda coin, but that one dumped too. And then Iggy Azalea got a coin. It turns out this scammer Sahil actually made a fake Iggy Azalea coin, and then Iggy Azalea responded by making a real coin that has currently been pumping. And people were like, what the fuck does Iggy Azalea know about crypto? They were like not really accepting of her. But then her coin started pumping a lot. She got in the spaces. She was talking on Twitter. She's like super active in the community. And her coin has just been doing better and better. So now her coin is at 200 million market cap. Super successful coin. By now, Caitlyn Jenner is now on Ethereum. She completely abandoned Solana. She like forgot everything we've been through the last 2 weeks because of her. She forgot. She left us in the dust. I should have known. We should have known better. Like, literally, Pumped Out Fun is the hood. I don't know why they had Caitlyn Jenner over there. They should have started her on ETH. But I think that's really telling of the state of crypto because people don't know shit. And people think that they could watch a couple YouTube videos. Like, no, you gotta be in the Twitter spaces. You gotta be on Twitter where everyone is racist and everyone is homophobic and everyone's cursing and everyone's losing their mind. And you have to learn to read new memes. And you have to learn technical analysis and be able to watch the chart. Like, you can't just go in there and be like, oh, I'm good at this. It's never gonna work. And a lot of people were saying that the ethical way for celebrities to enter that space is just to buy existing coins and pump the bags that already exist instead of trying to uproot a whole community of people to trust them and buy their coin when they're probably going to get rugged because that's just what happens with these celebrity coins. And I also think it's just like fickle. Like as soon as already celebrity culture, like as soon as they do one thing, they're canceled. So those things, all of those things, like the trends, they really affect crypto. So people were there's a lot of mixed emotions about celebrities in the crypto space. I personally don't care. I didn't buy the Iggy coin. I wish I would have bought the Iggy coin as soon as I saw it because I would have been rich right now. Like even if I would have put $100 in the Iggy coin, my shit would have pumped. But I wasn't sure. Like everything around that time was like murky. It was weird. And we were on a video shoot all day long, so I didn't really have time to like sit and like study and see what was happening. But that's exciting. I want to see what else Iggy Azalea does, like in crypto. I hope she doesn't just take the money and run. I hope that she finds some utility for the coin and gives, you know, an opportunity for adoption in that way. Because can you imagine, like, if you bought a coin for your favorite artist and then it gave you access to, like, their shows or you get, like, monthly merch or something, you know? So I think there's a huge opportunity there, not only for Iggy Azalea, but, like, for more artists that are interested. Also, I feel like Iggy Azalea, she doesn't really have a lot to do. Like, it's not like she's touring or, like, she's super famous. Like, you're not going to tell me she's doing press or, like, on the cover of a magazine. So she probably has a lot of time on her hands and she has like a lot of time to go in there and like be involved. So I think that that's also part of it is that the artist would have to make time out of their day and maybe change their lifestyle a little bit to spend more time in the crypto space, but it just depends like if that's something that they're interested or not. Also having good advisors on their board because look at Caitlyn Jenner. Caitlyn Jenner got super scammed. Rich the Kid got super scammed, and I'm sure there's tons of other. I'm like positive there's other artists that I just don't know about because apparently this guy's been doing this for years. Speaking of crypto, there's this coin called Dare. The ticker is Dare, and the dev set himself on fire, and it's really sad, and he's really stupid. So basically, the coin is like pretty new. Let me find the tweet. And then sorry if some of this is fake news because on Twitter you just never know. And then like there's no article that's gonna cover this because it's literally just like Twitter crypto news. So basically the Solana dev sets himself on fire to market his meme coin Dare. And this is from a creator. His name is Mario Nawfal. Solana meme coin developer Mikkel, founder of the recently launched Truth or Dare coin, which is the Dare coin token, intended to create a memorable and attention-grabbing live stream launch event. He doused himself with isopropyl alcohol, had his friends shoot fireworks in his direction during the event, and the worst case happened. He caught fire. Not prepared for this outcome, the group attempted to extinguish the fire with water bottles. He was rushed to a trauma center with third-degree burns, affecting nearly a third of Mikkel's body. He is currently recovering in a Miami hospital. And there's a video of him here.
Visual to give y'all to wake up to. Just wanted to say good morning to Dare, to the community, to everybody that's awake right now. I know recently I haven't been as active. Obviously, I literally cannot use my hands and my arms at the moment, but I just wanted to let y'all know, don't be scared. And I know I was a little distant and a little weird on Twitter, but I think I was just emotional and going through the swings.
So this man lit himself on fire, and the coin is not doing very well because I looked at it this morning. I don't think it dumped. Actually, let's look at it. I don't think it dumped, but
As soon as the fire was out, it was out.
Okay, so the coin is at $674,000 market cap right now. So it's not doing that good. And it was down 26% today. But it's like
674. That's still good.
it's not that bad. And it did pump a little bit yesterday. It did pump a little bit yesterday. Like, you see it was kind of dead. It's been on for 20 days, right? So, like, it was dead. And then when he lit himself on fire.
It looks like a little flame.
Yeah, like it looks like a little flame. That's fucked up. When he lit himself on fire, it did pump a little bit, but then it's back down to where it used to be. And I hope he doesn't try any more stunts because it's not worth it.
He needs some milk.
Pobrecito. I hope he it's a quick recovery. Okay. Pope says a gay slur. This to me was so funny, bitch, because the gay slur that he said is a gay slur that gay guys say to each other. So he wasn't being homophobic. He was just being gay. Not even inclusive because he was talking shit about the other gays, which is hilarious. As I'm editing this, it turns out that the Pope said the word again. Like, remember when I was like, you can't call guys twinks because only other guys call guys twinks. Like, if you said it, it would be like, you know? It would be like,
twink?
No. Okay, here, I'm going to read you what it said. So basically, he said that they shouldn't let more gay people, they were like, they shouldn't let more gay guys into ministry because there's already an air of gayness here. But when he said gay, I'm going to say the word, he said, we shouldn't let more gays in the ministry because there's already an air of faggotry. And faggotry, if you're gay, you know that that's a word that's used at a drag show. Or like when you go to a party and it's like, oh, it was major faggotry there. Like the Bad Gal concert, puros jotos ahí. Like not even one straight person. Like as far as the eye can see, it was gays in that bitch. Like that's what he was talking about. You know, I know what he means. And it's not an insult. But he was just stating facts, you know? And I think people were offended that he said it because obviously it's a homophobic slur, but they didn't understand the lingo that us girls and gays like to use, you know? So he said, let me see what he said. At the Italian Bishops' Conference, the Pope reportedly said gay men should not be allowed to train for priesthood, adding there was already an air of so he obviously doesn't speak English. So the word that they put it here, frosia, it means faggotry, which translates to a highly offensive slur. The meeting was in private but has been widely reported. Pope Francis, the fact that it's the main pope is the best part, bitch. Because if like a priest here at San Marcos said it, it's like, okay, but no, this is like the mother priest. She snapped. This meeting was in private but has been widely reported. Pope Francis is aware of the articles that have come out recently concerning a conversation he had with bishops behind closed doors. The statement quoted the that was a statement. So, behind closed doors. LOL. During Pride Month, too, I love this news. The fact that he talks just like us, you know? It makes me feel like I'm part of something. Okay, Fontana man wins $900,000 lawsuit because the police tortured him and forced him to admit to killing his dad when his dad was alive the whole time. So Fontana's right here. I have family in Fontana. Like this happened in like Southern California. Apparently this man's dad was missing and they didn't know where he was, and the police started interrogating him and being like, where were you? What did you do? Where have you been? Blah, blah, blah. And psychologically torturing him to the extent that this guy admitted to killing his dad. He said he did it. Then his dad contacted the authorities and was like, hey, I'm not dead. And they already had got him to admit it. They got him to admit it by threatening to kill his dog. Like just the worst type of psychological abuse you could think of. That's what they did, to the extent where he confessed and said, yes, I killed my father. And then the dad called them later, was like, hey, I'm okay. Like I was missing, but I'm back now. And by that time, you know, the guy was fucked. So he's suing, and he won, obviously, because It's crazy because what's the police gonna do? Like, oh, we didn't do it. There's literally an interrogation tape of this man that got literally abused, like psychologically harassed until he just gave up. He just gave up.
Murdered your dad.
No, I did
Yes, you
not.
did.
No,
Yeah.
Yes.
Daddy's dead because of you.
no.
Yes. Not only that, but poor Morgan here.
Margot.
Sorry. Margot had to witness it.
Yep. I walked through the blood.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yes. No.
Yeah.
Yes.
The psychological effects of hours of grilling take their toll. Detectives keep pushing. Perez spirals further. Eventually, Perez Jr. makes a false confession to killing his father. All this, and 71-year-old Perez Sr. was alive. He went to his girlfriend's home, but didn't have his cell phone.
Unbelievable. And they're not amateurs, and they know what they're doing. And they know how to do it.
Steering says even after detectives learned Perez Sr. was alive, they did not tell Perez Jr. Instead, they had him held for mental distress.
So shout out to the man. I hope that he recovers from that because that's really scary, and I hope that he uses his money for good stuff and doesn't spend it all in one place. I hope he buys something nice and doesn't spend it all in one place. Okay, bye everybody.
Big squad wheel.
Gennaro.
Livianita como picaflor, original, no de remate, bate como chocolate y sirve sopa de caracol. Sirve sopa de caracol. Sirve sopa de caracol. Muévete en el espejo, muévete en el espejo, enamórate del reflejo, enamórate del reflejo. Muévete en el espejo, muévete en el espejo, muévete en el espejo, enamórate del reflejo. No mezclo, vivo aparte. No vivo pa' gustar. Vivo pa' gustarme. No me quiero juntar. Atrevida como Megan, potra como Ivy Queen. De esta medicina no tienes en el botiquín. Cintura de Thalía, caderas de Shakira. El baile más prendido hasta cuando nadie mira. Que me quiere conocer mejor, pues ve y ponte en fila. Soy agua caliente, tu novia té de manzanilla. Todo a mí me sobra, no me cuesta darte, pero la cita conmigo misma, esa no se comparte. Livianita como picaflor, original, no de remate, bate como chocolate y sirve sopa de caracol. Sirve sopa de caracol.
You can see her from a mile away cause she loud.
Muévete en el espejo, muévete en el espejo, enamórate del reflejo, enamórate del reflejo. Muévete en el espejo, muévete en el espejo, muévete en el espejo, enamórate del reflejo. Cuando suba la luna y baje el sol, ponle llave a la puerta, pierde el control. Con a fulanito es lo mejor. Esta cuarentena entró en calor. La visión más hermosa la veo con lente rosa, aguacero de sudor, deja la vista borrosa. Sé que eres espirituosa, te tratas como una diosa, te gusta tu propio olor, que salga lo escandalosa. Pelo largo, uñas largas, el corazón pesado, bien lo cargas. Cargas cuarzos y tiras cartas, los que no te llegan las tienes hartas. El amarte tú misma es costumbre, no conoces a la incertidumbre. Apaga la luz y prende la lumbre. Livianita como picaflor, original, no de remate, bate como chocolate y sirve sopa de caracol. Sirve sopa de caracol. Sirve sopa de caracol. Muévete en el espejo, muévete en el espejo, enamórate del reflejo, enamórate del reflejo. Muévete en el